wanted it to point a little bit more farther to the left, but I'm going to leave y'all with that running, and I'm going to leave y'all with Juliet. I'll be right back. Sorry. Go ahead. Well, it didn't produce much, but at least y'all got to see how bad these clouds are. I'll catch it one more time. leave it running because there's a little bit more. When I turn and go south, you'll see it a little bit more. You know, I said something on a YouTube video about the 85,000 plus illegal immigrant children that that are unaccounted for at the hands of our government under Mayorkas' leadership, or lack of leadership, if you want to call it that, because he's not leading, he's just doing what he's told. Anyway, I said something about that, but what always strikes me as odd is somebody came on there and said, which I don't care what people say, but somebody came on there and said, now they're worried about the children, question mark. They don't like illegal immigrants. They don't like immigrants, period. And that's a bald-faced lie. I think it makes for a great country when we have diversity, and you know, everybody bringing a little piece of who they are to the table is what makes life interesting. However, I do not believe in coming here illegally, because it being done under the guise of they're seeking refuge. Well, you know, that's why they hated President Trump. He also agrees. We love I like immigrant people. I like to learn from them, but I don't want people coming over here illegally, because it's disrespectful to the ones who worked hard and came over here legally, and it's disrespectful to the American citizens, because you know, why should we have to pay for folks to come here illegally? That's how absurd this is. And as far as the children, hey, you know what? Nobody has listened or said anything. This guy that did Sound of Freedom, I encourage you to go see it. This guy that did Sound of Freedom, I forget his name, Underground Railroad is who he's with. Oh, shoot. Anyway, he's been trying to, you know, open everybody's eyes for years. But you see, they keep shutting him down. But here's my question. So, this woke mentality, they're all about, you know, abortions, and obviously now, you know, children ought to be given the right to choose whatever their gender is whenever they're a child and their brains are not fully developed. And, you know, which is, they're basically backing this thing about transgenders. And here's the thing, you know, guys, and other people I've talked to, you know, whatever your lifestyle is, I mean, have at it. But do not be trying to indoctrinate our children and our grandchildren and expecting them to accept your choices in your life. And so, as all this is taking place, and the thing and I'm just now beginning to, well, I hadn't just now, but it's finally coming out into the public where, you know, we can speak openly about it and not be fearful that, you know, they're going to say that we're some sort of extremist group, that, you know, that we're a danger to society. We're the ones trying to protect children and protect the unborn. So the question I always come back to is, well, what is the purpose? Okay, so they want to let women, live an adulterous life, and when they get pregnant, they want to kill the unborn. What purpose? What's their motive behind it? Well, one, we can already conclude that it's about the funding, Planned Parenthood, and all of these groups that have gotten government grants and government funding for ladies to have abortions. It's not about the woman or the girl's health. That's what they want you to believe. They want you to think that that they're protecting a woman's health, but that's not the case at all, guys. These people, they don't care about life, period. I mean, so they want you to believe that it's about the girl's health or the young lady's health or the woman's health, but in reality, guys, I mean, you can't say, okay, kill, and then turn around and say it's about a person's health. That's not, I mean, do you see how absurd that sounds? Okay, so that's for first thing, is the funding, but it gets deeper than that, guys. It goes deeper than that. It's about, they want to fight everything in which God stands for. And the family unit and life is precious. But here's the other side that the ugly truth that nobody wants to address. And that is, they're also, organ harvesting is a big money maker. Now, y'all don't have to believe me on any of this. Y'all go figure it out for yourself, or do your own research. And then, the transgenderism and stuff, basically they're fighting because they want to break up what God considers a family unit, a husband and a wife, a man and female, and they have children. That's what they want. That's what they're trying to do, and and it's what's silly is people are just they're so naive. They don't care about y'all. If any of y'all are listening, they don't care about you. These young kids are being given hormones and they're cutting off their breasts and stuff like that. Folks, wake up. They do not care about you. It's all about power, control, and money. Alright, guys, well, I'm almost at my delivery, but whenever you see these things that sound so absurd and you're thinking to yourself, oh, this can't be possibly true, because we have laws that would prevent, this from happening. This is against our Constitution. This is against our Bill of Rights. Well, guess what? It's happening, and that's what these corrupt people do, is they actually make laws and policies and regulations so that so they can get away with what they're doing. Yep. But you know what? At the end of the day, God will have the last word. That, my friends, you can take to the bank. Uh-oh. Shoot. I thought I was in the right. Hang on, Juliet. Yep. It's only going to be for so long that God is going to continue to allow what's going on to continue. Okay, I just said the same thing over and over. God's going to end up, and it's going to be like Sodom and Gomorrah, I'm afraid. But anyway, guys, love y'all. Well, I'll let it play on y'all. Maybe I can see the weather. Anywho, you know, I think about stuff like this. Like, I mean, I can't help it. I just, you know, I try to find the logical reasoning into what they're doing. But also, guys, y'all got to remember this. You know, corruption is horrible, and this swamp goes so deep and so wide that it's going to take a while for us to clean this mess up. But I promise, I do believe, I feel it in my heart and my soul that we're on the right track. We're headed that way. Just going to take, you know, some dedication. Don't get discouraged. It is frustrating, I realize it, but just, you know, I mean, if you can, don't let people keep you quiet out of fear. We got to stand up, and we have to be brave. And we have to trust in God that He's got us no matter what. Well, it finally started raining. All right, guys, I love y'all. I'm going to, well, I'll let it play till I get to the road. Almost to it. 1.1 miles. So this is Barrancas. Over to my right-hand side, to the right over here, is the Pensacola, or the Navy golf course. All right. Next road, I gotta take the right. Eh? Hoping I don't have to walk far. I'm gonna get soaked. Okay, it says Country Club. Go to the stop sign, take the right. Yeah, it's raining. Cats and dogs. What did that say? Have you ever thought, you know, where do these sayings come from? Guys, I just look. Sometimes I'm really mesmerized by it. I love these old oak trees that are big. And, you know, if they could talk, imagine the story that they would tell, right? Oh boy. I'm about to get soaked. I think it's going to be so over there, yeah, that's the golf course. And to the left over here behind these houses and stuff, that is the I don't know. I think it's the Gulf Sound, but I can't be for certain on that. I believe that whenever we get to heaven, you know, sometimes I'm mesmerized. No, Juliet, you can't let the wind. I'm mesmerized by, I love water, I love the nature and stuff like that. So I would imagine that heaven's going to be even more spectacular. Well, I've never been over. I've been this over here, but a different way in. Okay. 1005. But yeah, guys, don't let fear stop you for speaking up, because we have to start speaking up and taking our country back. Because if we don't, then, you know, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I may have some sort of all right, Juliet, I'll be right back.
The customer requested you leave the order at their door. They added the following instructions. Leave at my door.
Okay, I know I'm going to get wet. Let me pull this way. I don't know how to cut that out of there, but maybe, yeah, I may know. I think I know. I'm learning a little bit how to shorten the video and stuff. Okay. I'm going to leave y'all with Juliet. 100. Okay. Here goes nothing. I'm about to get soaked. Y'all, I'm soaked. Whew. I am so wet. The lady, she was so nice. It just goes to show you, listen, not all people who are well off are bad people. And I believe that for the majority of people are good people. But we got that small percentage that has gotten away with their corruption for so long that it's you know, almost unstoppable. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna bring it. We're gonna bring every corruption, every dollar that they spent or that they took from the American citizen. They're going to give account for it. Not going to happen in one day by any means. Whew. I guess I'll... Oh, what? Thank you for dashing. Almost like it was going to stop my dash. Okay. Jersey Mike subs. I wonder where that is. Well, guys, I don't really want to, where they want me to take it. Yeah, that's a long way. Okay, why not? Let's do it, right? They're paying for it. They're paying $11, so... She gave me, but anyway, the lady, she gave me a small umbrella. The good thing about water is you get wet. Okay, so over there, straight ahead, that is the name. It's our naval golf course. I've never been on it, but anyway, y'all look at these trees. Aren't they beautiful? Yeah, I'm soaked. I should have done a live stream. Actually, I put my phone up here because I wanted to, I needed to charge it. right over here is the water. I need to find out the name of that water. I think it's the Gulf, the side that does is the sound, meaning the side that does not. I don't know how to explain that. Just look it up. The sound. I think it's the sound side of the Gulf. If you like storms, you got them to the right channel, because I tell you what, I love, even though I got wet, I love bad weather. Oh, that's crazy. But I really do. I'm just mesmerized by the power and the strength. And to me, it reminds me of God's, just how powerful our God is. And you know, it's just, I don't know. I guess that's why I love nature. I love water and stuff. It's because I feel somewhat, it's kind of weird, but even more connected to the Lord, if that's possible. I saw that card. One of my subscribers said that they watched or he or she watched my videos because they were so afraid that I was going to get in a wreck video and driving. But I'm actually, I mean, not everybody can do this, and I wouldn't encourage people to do it, because you really do need to be a really good driver, especially when it's raining. I'm probably going to wish I didn't take this water. Well, it's done now. Yes, Juliet, she's checking me out. She said, Mommy, you wet. She's listening. Trying to lick my face. You cannot wake someone pretending to be asleep. What does that mean? Yes, baby, I'm so cold. It's the other drivers that I have to really keep an eye out for. So my goal is I need to make 100. I tried to make 100, but I finally gotten myself where I'm almost caught up. So now I made this video about my landlord. And here I am. I tell y'all not to be afraid to speak up. But yeah, he can kick me out. He doesn't have to have a reason. It's that type of lease, if you want to call that a lease. But I got to look up and see what he's talking about. He said that he could enter my my unit without asking or giving any kind of notification to me. But I don't see how that could be. The only way I could see that would be in the event that that there was something, emergency, like a water leak or, a fire or something like that. But other than that, I don't see how that would be. I don't think that's legal here in Florida. But guys, like I said, there's something odd and strange about what's going on. the one thing that God has always, that He's given me is He's always, ever since I was young, given me the strength to stand up and speak, knowing that you know, it may not end well for me. In other words, like, you know, I will be, you know, rejected, ostracized, or, you know, just made to feel like, you know, I'm not important, or I'm crazy. That's the other tactic of the left. If they can't try to make people disbelieve what you're saying via slander and stuff like that, then their next card is you're crazy. Yeah, or and when all else fails, guess what? And it's happened over and over. You may get Epsteined, or you know, like with HRC. I don't know. Okay, you know, she has like 50-something people, friends that apparently, supposedly committed suicide. I'm not certain I believe that, but alright guys, I'm gonna brave it. This is probably stupid of me. I mean, it's coming down. Alyssa, I put my phone in my pocket. I'll be back. Juliet, I'll be back. You want to talk to them? I wish I knew how to reverse it. Alright guys, I'll be right back. No, stay right there. Yeah, I'm soaked. can come back, guy. Let's see where it must be. Dry off the car, so I don't want it to ruin the electronics in my door. But no, back to my landlord. Which I just, I try to live my life and not be fearful, because if we allow them to silence us out of fear of retaliation, and trust me guys, they've done some really, really dirty stuff. I kid you not. And if you hear it, and as you learn it and learn more and more about it, you're gonna say, it could not be. There's no way. We have laws in place that protects the children, or this, that, and the other. But I'm telling y'all, they can. And I'm gonna say this to you guys, because, and I understand it. I took the last 2 years and really educated myself in regards to, politics and things of that nature and how it all works. And I'm still learning. And, because my question is, how are they getting away with this? Well, first of all, they make laws and policy that keeps us with our hands tied behind our back. And if they are caught doing the same thing, just like, okay, when we were locked down because of this, bug, that, that President Trump was right about again when he says China, Chyna. They don't follow the rules that they impose on us. They have a different set of rules, and let me explain that to you. So, it was Obama's birthday, and the rest of the world, or the rest of the United States, except for the elitists, were on lockdown. But they were able to gather together and celebrate his birthday. No, you didn't have to wear a mask or anything like that. It's just been little things, makes like, okay, well, because before I say somebody is, a conspiracy theorist, well, I first try to figure out what's true and what's false. Now, we'll say this, guys. We live in modern technology, and unfortunately, some people are really good at creating pictures or videos and make you think that this person actually did that. Some people have that gift and they do that. Why you would want to tear down someone's character, and do that, I can only say it's because, one, they're fearful, or two, they do not want to be completely exposed. And these people have people working for them, that are paid good money. So there's that. But I take the information and I just kind of look and say, okay, well, do I have facts to substantiate the claim that whoever is trying to make? And I've also found out, you know what, and it's really hard. It's really hard trying to differentiate who's on first, who's on second, who's on third. But, you know, we have to wake up. We have to save our country, and we've got to stand up for our children and our grandchildren. But if somebody's in the spotlight and the mainstream media is attacking them, now I'm not saying so much right now because it's really difficult, but Newsmax, Fox is getting better, but you know, I'm still reserved. I try not to listen to them. Newsmax, what's the other one? OAN, those are good sources to get your news from. Okay guys, it's letting up. Those are good sources to get your news from. Dinesh D'Souza, Judicial Watch, let's see, Scott Goulet with Front Page. It's funny, I've been doing this a lot because I'll come in and on one of his live stream or whatever, he still remembers me. My job at the beginning was to learn and was to encourage people. That's what I consider my job. And to, you know, interject God into this godless world of what we're dealing with. My Juliet, she's so sleepy. Oh, baby girl. Y'all, she's so sweet. Gosh, I've been rambling for 42 minutes. Alright, guys, I'm going to get off the phone here. Alright, love y'all. I hope everybody has had a great weekend.